Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here, and I know this is a kind of a weird angle. It's a weird angle for me too, but let's see, maybe that works better, right? I just put this on so I'm not naked in front of you guys. I mean, who wants to see my chest every day? But, okay, so first of all, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope everyone has a safe and happy holiday, and that I'm thinking about all of you guys. I have an ultimatum for you guys, so I'd like to discuss this with you because I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, as you most know that know me very well, I still, no matter what, I want kids. And I'm really thinking about kids, relationship, then kids, and I'm like, why wait? Because I may never find another person to love me, and you know what? If I already had kids, then maybe I could find somebody to love me, because maybe it's supposed to be that way. Like, I'm supposed to find somebody that their kid interacts with their kid, and then we end up start talking, and then we end up getting to know each other, and they like me because I'm a good dad and all that stuff, blah blah blah. The funny thing that I can just tell you guys privately, or actually I'm telling the whole world, but you understand what I mean. I'm not telling everybody this, um, but the one good thing about being transgender, okay, there are some children that actually need to have a mother in the house, okay. And it just so happens the fact that I actually am best of both worlds. So you can have that mother, you know, type of mother bond that you would want, but you can also have a father bond with me if you want, or you can have a little bit of both. So it's kind of special to actually have a trans parent. I kind of wonder what that would have been like if I had a trans parent. I know my life would have been a lot easier, but still, like, I just wonder, you know. So I don't mind specializing in transgender children. I can't handle any child that has severe disabilities just because it's a burden, and I just don't have that. I would love to, but I just can't. So we're looking for we're looking. I'm actually what I want to do is I want to specialize in siblings to keep the siblings together, and I can't sleep. Like, this is bothering me. I think more after surgery, which I know why that is. Like, now the one thing. See, I feel fat today. And the shirt just makes me feel fatter, more dysphoric. So, but hopefully this will take all the sweat that I have on my body and take it off before I take my shirt off and put a different one on, because I can't have two shirts on anymore. But anyways, so I'm looking into fostering to adopt, but I need a place to live in order to this foster care to adopt. So I'm trying two people. So I'm really hoping my friend would help me versus my family, even though I know my family would probably help me with just about anything. But um, today's not the day to talk about it. But I wouldn't really want to like be sitting there talking about a bunch of things right now before even talking to an agent and going in person and speaking with them, and then letting them know really just depends on if I can even become an adoptive parent or a foster parent to adopt a child. Depends on where I then know where to go. Like, I'm not making any like permanent decisions until we know this is permanent. So if one household you don't like versus the other, or maybe one would rather not be there versus the other, like, I don't know. I'd rather be with my friend just because he's never home, and I think I'd have a little bit more freedom. I don't know, or maybe I would have less people like trying to, know my children. So, so I personally would like to be at my friend's house. I also feel there would be more room to um, at my friend's house. But anyways, what I'm actually here to talk to you guys about is how you guys would feel about this. What I'm going to do if I want to do foster care to adopt or to adopt a child, and it would be one that's free and clear, not one that has legal bindings. I do not mind as a parent. I do not mind if kids have siblings that are elsewhere, or if I end up only taking one kid in, and their siblings are somewhere else, or maybe they've a relationship, they've established a relationship with their biological parents, I have no problem with that as long as there's no drama involved. Like, I know that sometimes there can be drama. That's not what we're looking for. And it's also really what benefits the child, really. Like, what ultimately is the best thing for this child. And every child is different. Every situation, every family is different, and everything like that. Now, a lot of you guys over the years have asked me, why do you play with these fake babies? You should just adopt. Well, you know what? It's not as easy as it looks. It's actually a very difficult, it's more complicated than just getting pregnant, because that would be just so easy, wouldn't it? Not really for me. So, to all those that have kids that look at my videos and they know nothing about me, are very rude to assume things that they don't know the situation and what it's about. Just because you see a doll does not mean that this doll has money. I mean, he ain't making any money. I'm not making any money. Like, no one's making money over here. So this was going to be what would happen, because I found out all I wanted for Christmas was my own family. That's what I've decided. And I am going to work really hard to get that goal, to establish it, in order for me to have it. And I think the child will help me become a better person and open me up and be more happy and loving. And, so I kind of think I need something to help me during this situation too. Now, I know that some of you are saying, oh my God, but you just started transitioning. Isn't that going to be bad for the kid? No, it's not. I'm not going to really just sit there and I'm not taking off my clothes in front of my kid. I'm not telling him. They're going to know that my name is, what my name is, and they're going to go by the proper pronouns, and that's it. Like, it's he, his, whatever. Like, when I ask the counselors to introduce me, I will help I'll ask the social worker what she feels or he feels is in the best situation, that what's best for the child to know. So they may say, you know what, it might be best not to say anything. I'd be like, but I also have scars, so maybe we should. Kids at that age really like to talk and ask questions. I would rather have my kid be knowledgeable and know and be accepting of people like us versus people, I would be very, very upset if I had to come home one day to find out that my kid was bullying somebody because they were transgender, and then I had to sit down and tell them, I'm transgender, right? Are you going to pick on me? My favorite saying is, pick on somebody your own size. That's my favorite saying. Why pick on anybody at all? But if you have to, pick on somebody your own size. And probably my kids are going to end up being bigger than me. So they're going to be like, you can't pick on me anymore. Like, I'm too big. I'm too small. You're not supposed to pick on little people. Anyways. So the whole reason for this video is I'm debating very big. It's one or the other. I cannot keep this hobby and have children at the same time. At the time being, I will keep Javian and his sister if I decide to make her. Depends if I decide to make her. I think my friend wants me to make her, so I might make her. But her rooting, I may just have as short hair like Javian's, just maybe a lighter color. Try to put a little bit more hair, maybe make it go long, a little bit longer or something like that in the back or something. I don't know. But not every girl has to have long hair, so who cares really? And that way it's cheaper to make her. And then, but I might still get her glass German eyes. Like, I might get her German eyes versus what Javian has. And I haven't quite decided. Like, I have eyes, but I'm not sure whether or not they'll fit, or if I cut it, will it work? And I don't know. Because I think I do have glass German eyes that would fit her, and they're a darker blue than I want, but I'd be okay with that because I already have them. I just never know how to use them. So that's kind of what it comes down to. So, I am going to probably, most likely, if this works out, I'm going to go ahead and sell all my babies. All my babies, all my baby stuff, get rid of all my cloth diapers, get rid of everything, and probably just have one box. One plastic container that has my favorites. My favorite bottle, my favorite passies, my favorite outfit, maybe my favorite cloth diaper of all time. Maybe just keep 3. And really get rid of everything that's baby related, because I'm not trying to adopt a baby. I'm trying to adopt a child anywhere between 3 and 12. So that's really my cutoff. Like, I really would like anywhere between 5 and 10. But it really depends on the kid. It depends if we bond, all that stuff. So I thank you to the person who saw my Facebook message today because I was up all night and it's becoming more and more difficult as every day goes by. People are asking me what I want for Christmas, and this is what I want. And then when I told my friend this today, she was very proud of me for taking the initiative and to actually do what I want. And when I put my mind to something, I can do just about anything. So you want to come, you want to be multimillionaires with me, just let me know because I have so many ideas in my head and I can't do more. But so that's my ultimatum. My ultimatum is I'd probably keep Javian and his sister, but the toddler ones are gonna get rooted eventually. They'll get made and they may go up for sale. And then my all my silicone babies except maybe for one or two. So two would be as if I kept any of my miniature babies, like Jericho and Jarvis. I might keep them, and then maybe one other baby, um, or maybe sell them all. Like, I really just don't know yet. But if people, I want to get rid of Cola. So if anybody wants Cola, he's gonna be like 800. No, I'm sorry, he's 1,000 because he comes with a lot of stuff. Um, Octavian, I would sell him for 1,500 plus shipping. Braylon I would sell her for 2,000, and that's even, so 2,000 with shipping. Colton, I would sell him for I would say 250 for him because he's very detailed. I had to pay for him separately to get paint and all that stuff. So he's 250. So that's not 250. That's 2,500. Let's be clear. The other one was 2,000. And then my other two babies are already going today onto Etsy, so they're going to be about $900 a piece. And then this one right here, I already have up for sale. So the only ones that I guess I'm not selling at this time is Jericho and Jarvis. I may sell them for $1,000 a piece. So if anybody's interested in Jericho or Jarvis, those are my 10-inch boys that I really love, really bad. So I would sell those for for $1,000 a piece. And then Jackson is a reborn vinyl. I'd sell him for like 400, and he'll come with a bunch of stuff, but his paint is not perfect and he's not rooted, so he needs to kind of like be repainted and then get rooted. But I also have another vinyl head of him, so if you wanted a second head that's just like him, I don't mind giving you the second head just in case you'd rather have the head repainted completely from scratch. They're just a different texture on the head. They're a lot harder, so this head would be easier to root. But I would sell him for 400. And then I have a couple of limited edition kits, and I haven't had them painted. So if I don't paint them, I would probably sell my limited edition kits for about $250 a piece. That's without being painted. If I had them painted and it took a while and came back, then I would probably have them for closer to 1,000. So just keep that in mind. So I think I might sell a few of my limited edition kits for $250, $300 a piece, and that would include the cost of shipping and stuff. So I have the Liam kit. I also have, oh my god, what is that kit's name? I have 3 limited edition kits that I wanted to get rid of. I really like them, but at the same token, I would rather have real children than the dolls. And I could always buy another baby if I want to. I personally like the toddlers and the 5-year-olds better. I don't really take them out that much. Like, I'll take them out in, like, winter, like, to do, like, winter stuff and stuff. But if I have real kids, I'll be doing that with the real kids. So if I find that I'm not going to even be playing with Javian anymore and I need to redirect my channel into a different direction, which would be my real children, then that's what we would do. But I want to know what you guys think about this before I go ahead and do this. What do you guys feel? Do you want me to get rid of my stuff? Do you want my baby? No, you can't have them. You can buy them. So you're probably asking me, well, why would you get rid of all your babies and all that stuff and the stuff and everything like that? Well, you kind of have to have a little bit of money to get started, to have kids. So all that money would get put aside so I can provide for my child or children. It would be for either food, clothes, maybe something they need for school project stuff, like, I don't know, putting it away for college, like, whatever normal people do with their money for their kids. Um, I don't really care for stuff. I mean, yeah, I need a little bit of this or a little bit of that, but I don't really, like, now I don't care about, like, stuff as much as I used to. And the only thing I really care for is a new computer, but right now my computer, knock on wood, it's still working, so what do I care? And I do most of my stuff on YouTube on my phone anyways, so what's the difference? There's only a few things that I need to do on the computer, like monetize. That's really all I have to do is to monetize, and then a few things I might have to do on Etsy. So, like, in order to pay Etsy, I gotta go on to Etsy and put money, transfer money that way. Um, and so I'm gonna put all, as much stuff as I can. I'm not gonna do it all today because I got yelled at for working today. So keep in mind, I am watching my phone, but my mom is gonna probably give me a hard time for working on Thanksgiving, but she doesn't realize that's my most busiest day of the year. Like, get it through your head, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm gonna quietly work discreetly today. I have two babies I'm definitely going to be putting up today. It doesn't take that long. I don't know why my mom was giving me such a hard time for it. And why do you expect me to just sit there and listen to your conversation all day? That's so boring, people. Like, boring. Like, put some football on. Let me do, let me do there. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, so let me tell me what you guys think. I want out of here. I can't sleep here. Like, I just can't sleep. I don't do well living on my own. I don't like it. And I've asked two people to help me so we could have a place, a residency to live while we're doing the foster care. But once we do the full adoption, so once I can actually sign the paperwork and adoption and all that stuff. But I'm still, in the meantime, going to be looking into housing and seeing how this works. Like, how you can like, if I have housing here, how can I get housing in another location with an extra room for a child? So, and even if you had two boys, I think that would be okay, as long as it was just them two and me in the apartment. Like, I don't see why that would be a big deal. But I'd feel bad because we go from a house to an apartment. But I would definitely be letting the kid know it's temporary. But so that is the thing. My friend said maybe. I said it's not tomorrow. I'm not looking to do this tomorrow. I'm actually looking to get this started now, and hopefully by next year at some point. Like, I need to meet some kids, and I need to go through the process, and I might need to go to education classes and do all these things that you got to do first to become a foster parent. Then you got to become the foster parent. Then you can do all this stuff. So I would tell them, I'd be like, I will have a place when I have a child. Like, I'm not going to move if I have no child. Like, and I would show them the two location, or maybe the one location that we decide upon. And, go from there. So, but yeah, the ultimatum is real children or these kids, and they're really not doing it for me anymore, guys. I'm sorry. Babies are not, like, I love babies, they're very cute, but they're also very needy, and they need a lot of attention 99% of the time. I'm really looking for a kid that I can really go and play with, and we can go to the pool, and you worry about in that way, like, oh my god, don't drown, kind of deal. Like, I need a kid that I can go and play basketball with, and I got tons of Legos, and it seems like all the boys like Legos, so I can't wait. Like, these are the kinds of things I want. I want to be able to, like, have a Christmas tree and have presents underneath the Christmas tree for the boys, like, I want two boys. I saw two boys I really, really like. I doubt I'll get them. They were so, so cute. I really wanted them. They were 8 and 9, but their names were so identical. It's just like, what do I call you? It's not my favorite name in the world, but How do I call you that and then call you this? And you guys look identical twins, but they're a year apart. So, but they were really cute. So I either want to do siblings. I found two sets of siblings that I liked. I liked one versus the others, but everybody needs a home, and I really would love to be able to have boys. Now, three boys might be a little much, but I might be willing to do it if it wasn't like if maybe the one was old enough, like older, like so they would have to be like between the ages of 8 and 12. So one's more independent. When you don't have to worry about like, oh, okay, I can leave you home by yourself, and you're not gonna like turn the house apart or cause a fire or something. But that is really it. I gotta go. I gotta go see family. Not looking forward to it. Blah 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 blah. I hate the holidays. That's why I'm hoping to have kids so I can enjoy the holidays and we can go out and we can see and you can watch them and you take pictures of them and videos and I put them on YouTube because they're my own kids and I can do whatever I want with my kids. That's why. Okay? I don't care about going clubbing. I'm sure that I can have somebody watch my kids every now and then so I can have my own night out. Which, because I have friends that have kids, most likely I could try and get them to watch them too. Or maybe they go to Nana's overnight so I can watch them. Or go out or whatever. Like, I'm not a drinker, I don't do drugs, I don't really care to do anything, so I just want to go and have fun. And kids are definitely the perfect thing for me. So, that's really it, guys. You guys tell me what you guys think about that. The ultimatum is exchange the fake ones for the real ones. What do you guys think? Do you think we should go ahead and do it? Because I'm gonna get the kids regardless. I just need to know if I should just kind of tone down this hobby. Because I'm not enjoying it anymore, guys. And I'll explain that to you when all the babies are sold. But someone in the community who is an artist really screwed me so bad last year. It just ruined it for me. And every day that goes by and I don't have real kids laughing and crying and coming to me with a little cut on their finger and let me kiss it and make it better kind of thing. And people are just like, oh, get a dog. No, I don't want dog hair. I want kid throw up. I want to have to help a kid wipe his butt if that's what he needs to do. Like, I want kids, not dogs. Kids. Not a cat, not a dog, not a bird. None of those are children. There's things that children do, and sometimes you're like, oh my god. And then there's other times that you're just like, come here, you're so cute, let me eat you. And that's what I'm looking for. The eat you part. And I'm not literally going to eat them, but you get what I mean. You can see it in my eyes how bad I want children. And I look fat today. Stupid testosterone. I haven't really gained any weight. I've lost a lot of weight, but I still got this stupid thing on my neck that bothers the crap out of me. So I'm hoping if I lose like 10, maybe 10 more pounds, no, 13. If I lost 13 pounds, I'd be 140. And if I weighed 140, then yeah, maybe this and a little bit of this would probably, like, participate a little bit. Maybe. Please do. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, I shaved my face so I looked presentable. How did I do? You can't really see my mustache, but it's grown out a little bit. I've been using minoxidil this week, so hopefully it helps a little faster. But today I moisturized it instead because it is so bad out. Like, it is so cold outside. I know, you're probably like, how is it cold out if I'm wearing this? Look, even my muscles are weak. I need to start lifting, like, weights again. I can't wait. Wait, going swimming. Kids like to go swimming. I would take them to swimming lessons, and if you want to go to karate. And so that's kind of some of the reasons why I wanted the money too for the babies for the kids is so that way if I wanted to have them have an extracurricular activity, they would have the money for it because that's expensive, you know. And I would have them go to like the YMCA for a lot of stuff just because I have a scholarship and I'll probably get a scholarship for nothing if I have them, which would be awesome because then I don't have to pay anything, and then they can go to summer camp there, and I want us to try and live down that way a little bit more than closer to Boston. Even though my doctors are here, I can go out of my way a couple times a week to go there and not have to drive home 20 miles every time I'm trying to go home. So I just need to live somewhere different, and hopefully if I can move out of here and be better, like maybe I will be able to sleep better. Maybe knowing that I'm gonna have kids, I'll be able to just like feel better for me. Like having kids actually help my bipolar disorder, believe it or not. Like you guys are probably like, you are out of your mind. My kids drive me up a wall. You want my kids? I would take them in a heartbeat. You wouldn't have to say anything, and guess what? Your kids that don't behave with you, they'll behave with me in a minute. It don't take much. Because I only have to say a few things or give you that look. You either want to have fun with me or you don't want to have fun with me. We can't have both. So, you either get... Oh, and the other thing too is I would have, I would have a level system or like a behavioral system. So when they do behave and they do what they do, so like you'll have weekly ones, but you'll also have monthly ones. So like monthly would be like, oh, we're gonna go to the trampoline place the last Friday of the month or the last Thursday of the month if you guys have good report cards. And when I mean report cards, we're talking about behavioral report cards. So that means every day that you're good, you get like a star or on different things. So like if you did your chores, if you did this, if you did that, you did your homework, you made your bed, you cleaned up after being in the bathroom. That's a big thing that nobody seems to know how to do, not even adults. So trust me, my kids would learn that very quickly. But you get rewarded for that. So at the end of the week, if you have a good week, then you get rewarded. So you're not going to just play video games anytime you feel like it. You can earn video time. You can earn stuff. I know you guys are probably saying to me, I hate you as a parent already. But on the weekends, we would go and we would do different fun things, or maybe we would have pizza night with, it would be like pizza with, maybe a friend to sleep over. Like, you'd have to earn those kinds of privileges. I don't want to reward kids for bad behavior. So trust me, my kids would always be good. Good in the car, good in the store. Don't touch it. I'm not buying it. Kind of thing. My kids, I think, would like me. Like, because they would see that I'm working, they're working, we all are pitching in together. That's how you do it. I kind of would like to have 2 versus 1, because I want 2 brothers, and I want to see that bond. It's such a special bond when you see 2 brothers that really love each other. And like I said, I have no problem with kids that are wanting to see their biological family. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. Just be aware that I have a biological family too. And that's really it, guys. I think I gotta go because my mom's gonna yell at me if I don't leave. But let me know what you guys think. I will see your comments today. I will comment back. It's probably gonna be a very stupid, boring day. I hate Thanksgiving, guys, okay? Hope you guys have fun. Everything that's on my Etsy shop's up for sale. They're not, and I don't do Black Fridays or anything like that just because the prices are as low as I can possibly make them in the first place. If anybody's looking for one of the babies that I've talked about here, please PM me on Facebook, and that's JC Journey. Just PM me on Facebook, private message me. I have no problem taking PayPal. People can buy these babies right away, not a big deal. There was somebody that said that I had twins that they would like together. That's fine. Just PM me on PayPal, and I'll give you a better buy if you're going to buy 2 babies versus 1 baby. And I would be sending them in the same box, so unless the person specifically said they wanted them in a separate box. But that's really it, guys. I really hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I hope everything works out good, and let me know what your guys' opinion is. And I'm sure most of you guys are saying it's about time you finally wanted to do this. Just keep in mind, right before I transitioned after Dennis died, I already asked, and one of the criteria was I needed different housing, and I needed to be, I couldn't have just lost a partner. So it's been a year and a half now. And hopefully that's long enough, and because I've been in counseling, I'm sure if I ask my counselors to write a nice letter for me, maybe they will, and if they don't, then they're not the right counselors for me, are they? You know? They may actually say that we feel that this person would actually, it would actually help this person's mental state if they actually did have children, because they've desperately always wanted kids, never were able to have any of their own, and now that they just had the full hysterectomy, they can't, and instead of waiting for a partner that may never come by, that they want to go ahead and do it now. So, that's it. Alright, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you guys think. Also, eventually, at some point, if this is a really serious thing and I decide to do this, so this will be after Christmas, but what I might start doing on my Etsy shop, if I start letting go of a lot of babies, I'm going to start doing, like, almost like gift boxes. That way I can, like, put, like, you know, a cloth diaper and a bottle and a this and a that and a size, and then you'll see everything the box comes with, and it will include the shipping, and then this way I can get rid of the stuff, and hopefully you guys will buy them quickly. So I'm hoping that it would be a good enough deal, because they're probably going to be like $50 a box, and you probably have over $200, $300 worth of stuff in the box. So that's what I'm kind of talking about. Like, it's a good deal, but I'm going to wait until after Christmas because nobody's buying anything right now, so I still have stuff in my mom's house I need to get rid of, but this stuff too, it's just time to find something new, and having real kids is really what I want, so that's what I'm going to go for. But I want to know your guys' opinion. I mean, the other thing too is everybody's crazy, so just don't think that, oh, you're too crazy to have kids, because that's a lie. Everybody has issues. I'm in counseling twice a week, and having kids I think would actually be a better thing. Now, I think having older children would be more wise for me than younger children, you know, kids that talk and are more independent. So 6, 7, 8 years old, that's perfect for me. It might make a little bit harder for them to trust you at first, or they might act out at first, but trust me, I know how to deal with kids. Kids will behave with me. I don't have any worry about that. Not one kid that my friends have ever had that have been too much for me. Benjamin, though, he's a handful, but he behaves when he's with me, so that's what it is. And I want my kids to be able to feel that they can act out without getting into trouble sometimes, you know, and cry to me, and not always feel like they're gonna get yelled at for that. Like, I'm not gonna yell at you for crying or having a temper tantrum. Like, we all have that. Like, maybe I'll have a temper tantrum and they're having a temper tantrum, and they're gonna go, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, what are you doing?" It helps redirect them. Like, "What are you doing? Stop copying me." And I'm just like, "Well, stop copying me." But anyways, that's enough of that. I gotta go. I don't even know what time it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video down below. I'm sure you guys have never seen my tattoos. I want to get some more in time. I have 2 more on my legs, but we're busy. So anyways, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here the next time.